Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is all about solving Decile for group data. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your classmates and friends. And hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section. And finally, please do not skip the ads in this video. Thanks, and now let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about solving Decile for group data. So for the measure of precision, we have these three components. We have the quartile, decile, and percentile. This portion, we will talk about the decile. For the decile, we have this formula, the dk equals lower boundary plus quantity k over 10 times n minus less than, this should be less than, cumulative frequency over fm, or the frequency mode, times I, which is the class interval. Example, we have, find the D2 or D sub 2, therefore K is equal to 2 of the given data below. So we have the interval 61 to 65, 56 to 60, 51 to 55, 46 to 50, and 41 to 45. The frequency are the following: 4, 10, 4, 11, 10, 12, and 3. So first thing to do is we need to determine first the following. The first is I, which is the class interval for the number of intervals. N is the total number of frequency. F is the frequency. X is the class mark, or the middle number between intervals. F of x is the frequency times class mark. LB is the lower boundary. Less than CF is less than cumulative frequency. Summation of x is the total of class marks. And summation of f of x is the sum of the product of the frequency and the class mark. Actually, in this portion, we don't need the following. Pero, very important itong mga to when we are solving other descriptive statistics, no? Like yung mga ano pa ba, measure of central tendency, ayan. Tsaka yung mga measure of variability. So, very important itong mga ito, okay? But in this portion, we will just use the I, the N, the frequency, the lower boundary, and the less than cumulative frequency. So, first thing to do is kailangan nating i-arrange ang ating given kanina into a vertical form, starting with the highest interval to the lowest interval. For the highest interval, we have 61 to 65, and for the lowest, we have 41 to 45. Tapos, kukunin natin yung class mark. The class mark is I equals 5. So, paano ko nakuha yung 5? So let's start with 61 to 65. Let's count 61, 62, 63, 64, and 65. How about 41 to 45? 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. Therefore, the class mark is equal to 5. Okay, for the frequency, we will just need to add all of these. So we have 4 plus 11 plus 10 plus 12 plus 3. The total is 40. Am I right? So 4 plus 11, that's 15 plus 10, 25 plus 15, that's 40. Correct. How about the next one? So, kailangan mo munang i-fill in itong mga to bago natin gawin yung next column. For the next column, we have the lower boundary. To get the lower boundary, we just need to subtract to the lower number of the interval. So, we need to subtract 0.5. Okay, so 61 minus 0.5 is 60.5. 56 minus 0.5 is 55.5. 51 minus 0.5 is 50.5. 46 minus 0.5 is 45.5. And 41 minus 0.5 is 40.5. Next is the less than cumulative frequency. For the cumulative frequency, mag-i-start tayo. Since it's less than, we will start with the lowest interval. The lowest interval will be our basis for this cumulative frequency. So, from the word frequency, ito yung mga kukunin nating data. So, we will start with the lowest. So, we have 3. Next, 15. 3 plus 12 is equal to 15. 15 plus 10 is 25. 25 plus 11, 36. 36 plus 4, 40. To determine if you got your answer correctly, so, i-compare mo yung answer mo dito dun sa N. Kapag pareho, ibig sabihin, tama yung answer mo. Okay? So, clear ba yung table natin? So, I hope clear naman siya. So, let's now proceed to the formula. For the formula, we have dk equals lower boundary plus k over 10. Bakit 10? Because decile. Decile from the word decade times n minus cf over fm times I. Now, ang k over 10 times n ang gagamitin nating basis para sa pagkuha ng ating cumulative frequency. So, for the dk, which is d2, so k is equal to 2, gaya ng sabi ko kanina, and yung n natin kanina is 40. So, we will just substitute those given to the formula, k over 10 times n. So, 40 times 2 is 80 divided 10, that's 8. So this will be our basis for cumulative frequency, okay? To get the frequency mode. Now, proceed tayo dito. Ang nakuha natin is 8, okay? Ngayon, tignan natin ang ating cumulative frequency. Alin dyan yung may 8? I mean, yeah, yung 8, wala, di ba? So ngayon, maghahanap tayo ng number na greater than 8 or equal to 8. Okay? But not less than 8. Ang number na greater than 8 but not less than 8 is 15. Basta yung susunod sa kanya na nandyan sa table. At yung saan siya pasok. And that is 15. Okay? Hindi pwede yung 25 kasi meron namang 15 na kung saan yun yung pinakamababang number na number na swak yung number 8. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, encircle natin yan. So, lahat ng mga nandito, gagamitin natin sila sa formula. So, this is greater than or equal to 8. And 3, kung natatandaan nyo yung sinabi ko kanina, we have the less than cumulative frequency or less than CF. Siya yung magiging less than CF natin. So, we have this formula. The lower boundary here is 45.5. K over 10 times n is equal to 8. Ito yung nasolve natin kanina. Minus CF is 3 over FM, which is 12. Ito yung frequency, no? Ito yung frequency mode. So, 12. And I is equal to 5. Possible po ba na mas mataas si CF kay K over 10 times N? Hindi. Dapat lagi mataas si K over 10 times N kay CF. Okay? Kaya lagi tayo naghahanap ng mas mataas dun sa nakuha natin or equal dito. Pero hindi yung pwedeng mababa kasi yun ang gagamitin natin for the less than CF. Now, we have this formula kanina and we solved this one. So we can now substitute the given to the formula. So we have 45.5 plus quantity 8 minus 3 divided by 12 times 5. So using your calculator, ang una nang gagawin is 8 minus 3, click equals, divided by 12, click equals, times 5, click equals, and add 45.5, click equals. I repeat. So we have 8 minus 3, click equals, divided by 12, click equals, times 5, click equals, plus 45.5, click equals. And you will get 47.58 for the decile or decile 2. Okay? So that's all about solving decile for group data. I hope you learned something from this lesson. With that, thank you very much for your listening.